Traveling to China is always an exciting experience, but it does come with its challenges, especially when it comes to staying connected. I've spent a lot of time in China, and in the past, keeping my phone working while I was exploring could be pretty difficult. The country's mobile networks aren't always straightforward for tourists, and getting a SIM card with a good plan was never as easy as I'd hoped. Traditional SIM cards often came with language barriers, or, even worse, overpriced plans that didn't provide the coverage I needed. That's where Saily eSIM has been a game changer. Before I found Saily, I had to deal with all those issues. The kind of stress that takes away from the fun of travel. If you're familiar with China, you'll know what I mean. Trying to find a local SIM card in a foreign country with a different language can be frustrating. The good news is that Saily eSIM has completely transformed how I stay connected while I travel. One of the best things about Saily eSIM is the convenience. Gone are the days of searching for a local SIM card or waiting in line at a store trying to get your phone set up. When I landed in Beijing, I didn't have to go looking for a SIM card. Instead, I simply activated Saily on my phone, and within minutes, I was online. The ease of use is a massive time saver, especially when you're navigating a country as large as China with its sprawling cities and vast countryside. China has some of the most complex mobile networks in the world, and getting the right plan can be a bit of a gamble. But with Saily eSIM, there's no need for any guesswork. You choose your plan, you're all set, and you're connected. No waiting in long lines, no struggling to explain what you need in a foreign language. Another thing I've really appreciated is the Saily eSIM coverage across China. In large cities like Beijing or Shanghai, you can generally find reliable data service with a traditional SIM card. But once you venture outside the cities, especially in rural areas, things get tricky. I've been to remote parts of China where finding a stable internet connection is nearly impossible. However, with Saily eSIM, I never had that issue. Whether I was trekking through the countryside in the mountains or touring a small town in the middle of nowhere, I had a strong and stable data connection. This has made my travels in China so much easier. It's no longer a hassle to check maps or research local spots while I'm on the go. I could easily use GPS to find my way around, check the weather, or even look up travel tips in real time. Staying connected in a country as large and diverse as China can be difficult, but with Saily, it's a breeze. If you've ever tried to buy a data plan in China, you know the frustration of dealing with confusing contracts and hidden fees. When I first visited, I found myself paying for plans that didn't live up to what they promised. Traditional SIM card vendors often overpromise and underdeliver. I once paid for 50 GB of data, only to find out that I'd been given just 1 GB after the fact. That's the kind of experience that makes you want to give up on SIM cards altogether. But with Saily eSIM, there's no worrying about hidden fees or scams. The pricing is completely transparent, and the best part is, you only pay for what you need. Whether you're in China for a few days or a few weeks, Saily has flexible plans that can be customized based on your stay. Plus, if you end up needing more data, it's super easy to adjust your plan mid-trip. No surprises, no extra charges, just a straightforward experience that makes your travels smoother.